Joel and True, you beautiful crew members, my name is Commander Geronimo and welcome to yet another episode of Let's Play Star Trek Online. In my poll 2 weeks ago, I have asked you, which out of the 4 cross-faction support carrier bundle ships do you wish me to review first? Last week you have told Federation a Sparrow class, but today we're taking a closer look at Romulan Ra'nodaire class. Without any further ado, let's proceed with today's episode. Engage. The Romulan Ra'nodaire class can be acquired by opening up your Zen store. Going to the new items, you can scroll down a little bit and in here you will find Cross-Faction Support Carrier Bundle. This bundle contains 4 starships and 4 fleet ship modules. In essence, you can turn all of those ships into fleet ships, so you would get 8 ships. This bundle costs 10,000 Zen. However, every single ship from within this bundle costs 3,000 Zen, and alongside with that, every fleet ship module would cost 500 Zen. Sorry. So having a price in mind, this is actually a good offer. And now you can go to the ships onto a tier 6 tab, scroll down a little bit until you find the Ra'nodaire support carrier Warbird. This bad girl is going to cost you 3,000 Zen. All you need to do is simply purchase this ship, or if you would like entire pack, go to the bundle, get an entire bundle. Easy as pie, isn't it? And now let's take a closer look at ship's customizational options. Ra'nodaire Warbird, a new addition to the Republic's fleet, inspired by the Alliance's A Sparrow and Vaudeville carriers. Ra'nodaire is a big ship with avianistic features, just like every Romulan ship should be. On the first glance, it reminds me of futuristic Vulcus class, mixed with Devarro and Talaru. Starship features massive twin hangars mounted on the underside of the wings. As a brand new ship, you get a single Ra'nodaire template. Unfortunately, Romulans are stuck with a single bridge. Moving on to the window customizations, there are classic 4 Romulan window options. Material-wise, there are a lot of them. Brand new Ra'nodaire, Riemann types 1 and 2, all 5 Romulan types including type 2 in brown variant, Devarro, and upgraded material. Advanced Option Editor allows us to customize ships' patterns, and then you get a standard list of them. However, there is no style as there is only one template type, and that's okay. When you set the left side to the red and right side of a color to the blue, you can see nothing. Just like with the Sparrow class, nothing happens. I don't know if this is intentional, or a bug, or perhaps the changes are too small to be noticed. It wouldn't be the first time. And now, let's take a closer look at the ship in space. Ra'nodaire class support carrier is a colossal warbird, one of the largest starships that have ever left a Romulan fleet yard. The design features a dual wing configuration with 2 large hangar bays placed on the bottom wings. These hangars are capable of housing Maylam support fighters as well as multiple squadrons of Scorpion fighters. And if necessary, to command so many small crafts, the ship features immense networking and sensory capabilities. All of this is contained by a potent structural integrity field and substantial shielding, and hidden as necessary by a powerful battle cloaking device. Ra'nodaire Warbird is classified as a scalable Tier 6 Romulan carrier warbird. Unlike all other Tier 6 ships, Ra'nodaire can be used as soon as you finish character's tutorial mission, and will from then on scale up alongside with you. If used on level below 50, you will have some unlocking to do. As you rank up every 10 levels, all the way up to the level 40, in process, vessel will gain more hull HP, weapons and console slots. Things such as mastery points may be earned immediately, but mastery as a mechanics itself won't be in effect until you reach level 50. Full chart of scaling can be seen on the overlay right now. Romulan Warbirds come with standard equipment and weapons of the lowest mark, which is available at Starship's minimum rank. The items provided are appropriate for the type of vessel and its belonging time period. When you purchase this vessel, it is pre-equipped with plasma beams and plasma torpedoes, all set to Mark Infinite, meaning that they will scale up with its user as you progress through the levels. However, those cannot be upgraded, nor can be re-engineered. If you want to use appropriate plasma weapons that can be upgraded and re-engineered, you will have to get them yourself, either by crafting, going to the fleet starbase, or getting something from the exchange. Ship's Admiralty card has a 2-star rarity, and by the stats it comes with 26 engineering, 26 tactical and 55 science points. Its special ability is that it will reduce 25% maintenance per every science vessel that you send on Admiralty mission with Ra'nodaire. Maintenance period is obviously 18 hours. On level 65, you have 63,000 hull HP. Their free forward and aft weapon slots and the forward ones have the capability to sport dual cannon mounts. Available bridge officer stations are Lieutenant Commander Tactical, Lieutenant Commander Engineering, Commander Science, and Lieutenant Commander Universal Cross Command. Ra'nodaire comes with 4 available device slots, 3 Tactical, 3 Engineering, and 4 Science console slots. All Romulan ships come with 3 modifiers, and those are 1.4 for the hull, 1.25 for the shields, and 0.15 for the impulse. Turn rate of this Grand Warbird is graded as 5 degrees per second, with inertia rating of 20. Romulans did think about power consumption of such a large vessel and its hangars and cloaking requirements. Due to that, they gave us additional power bonus of +10 to shields and +10 to the auxiliary power levels. As a science ship, you get to use Subsystem Targeting, a set of 4 space abilities, built in on all science vessels. After activating a Subsystem Targeting ability, the user will gain a 10-second buff, during which attacking an opponent with any form of energy weapons will cause a stacking power to this subsystem, and will have a small chance of completely taking that subsystem offline. If the system is taken offline, it will render all of the abilities that this subsystem uses temporarily inert. For example, if you target the shield subsystems and manage to take it offline, then the entire shield grid will completely fail until the opponent performs a hot restart. Then those shields will be back online, as well as subsystem power. This is a semi-science ship, however it is classified as a support carrier. Due to that, you do not get a secondary deflector slot, nor sensor analysis, and that is fine by me. I would like to do a short commercial break in here before we check the hangars. Welcome back, crew, let's keep rolling. Ra'nodaire comes with 2 fixed hangar bays underneath her wings, which can fit multiple squads of Scorpion fighters or Melee support frigates, and this is exactly how the ship's twin hangars are pre-equipped. Usually carriers come with 1 pair of the same fighter type, but Ra'nodaire carries 2 different fighter variants. Starting with Scorpion fighter squadrons. They are equipped with plasma pulse cannon and plasma torpedoes. Hangar can launch up to 2 wings of them. Every wing is comprised out of 3 fighters, however these are launched in trios, meaning that 1 wing contains 9 fighters. Hangar is ultimately responsible for 18 fighters, but here's the catch. This is just a visual gimmick. Trio of fighters is actually considered to be 1 fighter. Only 1 of them will fire at a time, and if 1 of them is destroyed, the entire trio is destroyed. As far as I've seen, you cannot buy a more powerful variant of them, you're stuck with pre-equipped ones. Cooldown between wing deployment is 40 seconds. Melee support fighters are starship-sized crafts equipped with 2 forward plasma beam arrays and a plasma torpedo launcher, 1 aft omnidirectional plasma beam array. They can perform Scattering Field 2, Fire at Will 1, Polarize Hull 2, Viral Matrix 1, Transfer Shield Strength 1, and they're equipped with cloaking devices. Upon launch, Melems will cloak until you enter the combat. They will then decloak and perform ambushing strikes on the unsuspecting opponents. Very sneaky, very Romulan. Hangar launches a single frigate at a time and supports 2 wings, meaning that Hangar is responsible for 2 Melems at a given time. Cooldown between launching of the wings is 40 seconds. Frigates have more powerful variants found in the Lithium Store and Fleet Provision Store. To help you coordinate your fighters in combat, you get carrier commands, allowing you to send commands to the fighters, such as attack, escort, intercept, or recall for repair. Ra'nodaire support carrier Warbird is equipped with Battle Cloak, which allows you to cloak during combat, giving you stealth and damage bonus upon decloaking. As you cloak, the weapons that were already firing on you will continue to do so, such as cannons, beams, or projectiles that were in mid-flight will still hit you. All this damage will go straight to your hull, as the shields have to go down in order for your vessel to cloak. Bear in mind. Unlike other ships, Romulans do not use matter, antimatter, warp cores, but rather they use forced quantum singularity to power their starships. With longer that you're in combat, your singularity will charge up more and more. With higher charge levels, you will have more powerful or longer durating abilities. For example, those abilities are Plasma Shockwave, Quantum Absorption, Warp Shadows, Singularity Jump, and Singularity Overcharge. Because we have a tier 6 starship on our review bench, it comes with 5-tier mastery skill tree of Science Carrier Warbird comprised out of Quick Deployment, Enhanced Singularity Circuitry, Reactive Shield Technology, Advanced Shield Systems, and Ship's Trait, Relaunch, and Repair. While this trait is slotted, and whenever you activate a carrier launch ability, the cooldown of your captain abilities will be reduced, and you and your carrier pets will receive a substantial boost to the hull regeneration. Pre-equipped console goes hand to hand with the ship's trait, and it's called High Energy Communications Network. Once activated, the console will send out a massive burst of sensor and targeting data, ranking your hangar pets and disorienting all nearby enemy starships and disabling them temporarily. As it remains active, it will continue to enhance the comms network of yourself and nearby allies, granting a significant bonuses to the ship's combat capabilities. This increased networking also aids in gaining enhanced targeting locks on nearby foes, making them more vulnerable to the incoming damage. This console additionally provides a passive boost to the auxiliary power and starship structural integrity. It can be equipped on any console of any Warbird. Differences between this vessel and Federation's Aspero is in fact that you can use cloaking device and singularity abilities. Instead of having armored hull with the ship's trait, you get enhanced singularity circuitry, Shiprock's plasma weapons, and Romulan variants of squad and support frigates. All other stats are basically the same. Ra'nodaire is not a science ship, nor a destroyer, nor a carrier. It is a science support carrier. Treat her as such and she will do her job just nicely. Squad fighters are fun, but not that effective. Melee support frigates will transfer shield strength to you when your shields are down. They also have a lot more weaponry and have cloaking capabilities. It is awesome if you have 4 Melems out and you and all of them are under cloak. Imagine fright in enemies' eyes when they see a massive Ra'nodaire decloaking, backed up with 4 Melem Warbirds. This ship is very slow, so I suggest equipping competitive engines from the prevailing Regalia set. Trait is good for carriers, and the console is helpful for leveling fighters. Not great, but still not terrible. Overall, Ra'nodaire is amazing, much needed starship in the Romulan Navy. Considering all, I give her 8.5 out of 10. Before we end this video, I would like to say thank you to all of my channel members, and a big shout out to Alan Petty and Joseph Leland, who are respectively Tier 2 and Tier 3 members. Guys, all of your donations are so appreciated, and they mean a lot to me because I can use them to make more content for you to enjoy. Thank you. And one more time, thank you from the bottom of my heart. This is going to wrap this video up, crew. I really hope that you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. It really helps this channel a lot. Consider subscribing for more STO videos. Once again, my name is Captain Geronimo. I do Star Trek Online, ship reviews, and things such as that. If you like what you see, stick around. And until next time, crew, I love you all because you're the best. Geronimo, out.